No bias, just opinions, commentary, and fun. I'm Ski Mask Shorty, delivering the tea you didn't ask for but definitely needed.
Welcome back, y'all, and thanks for joining me. So listen, today we got a video with Stephanie Said So about Gorgeous Doll and Bhad Bhabie. So if you haven't kept up, let me just inform you what's going on for a little while. Okay, so first things first, Gorgeous Doll did a story time called The Watch Burglar. This has caused quite a tiff on the TikTok streets, in which it found little Miss Stephanie. Now, in the story, Stephanie was named Stacy, and she likes to remind people that Gorgeous Doll said that she was the it girl. She claims to still be that it girl. As I mentioned to you before, I think both women are quite beautiful. I have no judgment, no dog in this fight. I'm just here to report and find a message in the mess, okay? Now, with that being said, this story time that Gorgeous Doll did caused a rift, and then Stephanie came out and started allegedly exposing little Miss Gorgeous Doll. Now, when Stephanie had exposed Gorgeous Doll, one of the things that came out was their fight, yes, their, as in together, their fight with Bhad Bhabie. Now, from my understanding, this fight is more than just such and such. Stephanie alleges that Gorgeous Doll's partner or person she was dating at the time was at Bhad Bhabie's house with Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy or LC, whoever there are. Listen, Gorgeous Doll apparently, allegedly, also tried to sleep with Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy. We don't know which true. That's up for you to believe, but I do want to say this. Stephanie has put out some receipts. I'm going to show you them first. Then I'm going to respond, and I'm going to show you guys the screenshot that Bhad Bhabie posted where she told Stephanie to stop lying. And then I'm going to input Gorgeous's commentary. So, per usual, grab some popcorn, get some mugs of tea or whatever you need to get comfortable, because we're going to be here for a while. And I encourage you to take your time to slow walk this, because it's a whole situation. It's been about a week-long TikTok drama. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to view Stephanie first talking about it in a little snippet that she did on a live. If you want to see the full live, I posted it in the video prior to this. So go get a look-see. Tell me what you think in the comments. But as of now, let's walk this through. Stephanie and Bhad Bhabie, what she thought of it, and Gorgeous Doll's response.
That never happened. Well, really, that's on me, because I should have blurred her name out in the messages, because she didn't have anything to do with anything, to be honest. But pretty much, her boyfriend, Bhad Bhabie's boyfriend, and me knows me and Courtney, and he just been talking shit. Levon just Levon. Like, Levon's been the same way for a long time. He just Levon. Like, he was talking shit. So one day we were on the way to where he's at. We had just left the basketball game with my homeboys, and she was like, she was on FaceTime with the guy she was talking to, and he was like, pull up, and she was like, okay. The guy was at Bhad Bhabie's house with Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy. I guess they were all hanging out over there, but Levon is like in the background, like cussing, just doing a lot, being Levon, like, oh no, fuck you, fuck that, cussing Courtney out. So of course I defend my friend, like, boy, fuck you, shut up, you always being messy. So then now he cussing me out. Damn, I need to click that. So now he cussing me out. So then we're all just cussing each other out on the phone. So then when we pull up, we walk up to the house. Her man comes outside to like greet us, I guess. I wouldn't say he necessarily was greeting us, but he comes outside. So then LV, which is Levon, Bhad Bhabie's boyfriend, or child's father, Levon comes. I think they were all drunk. We were drunk because we just left the game. And so just like an argument ensued. So then me and Bhad Bhabie start fighting. And then out of nowhere, keep on, I'm way bigger than Bhad Bhabie. Like, it wasn't like I just start swinging on her. I can't remember if I feel like he swung on me first. I'm not going to say he swung on me, but I just know he said he did enough to make me want to fight. And so she happened to be there. So me and her got to fight tussling. And then out of nowhere, it was like 3 other girls come bum rushing out the house and jump me. And then in the end, I only fought one girl. But if you watch the footage, like, they only, there's a 15-second clip, but there's real footage from the Ring doorbell camera. And you'll see that it happened the exact way I put it. They're not going to post that footage, though, but there's real footage from the Ring camera where everything I'm saying happened just like I said.
So on the internet, we haven't seen that footage that she's mentioning right now. However, Bhad Bhabie did post the fight video of Stephanie getting whooped by one of her friends. So I'm going to insert that video. However, for obvious reasons, I have to blur it and crop it. However, you'll be able to hear the background. Now, before I post the video, this is the screenshot of Bhad Bhabie, aka Danielle, posting the video saying, "Stop lying at Stephanie said so."
Yeah, get your ass whooped, bitch.
What's wrong with you? I want to track her. What's wrong with you?
All one-on-one, like, you can go, leave.
If I came outside and my homegirl was fighting a girl bigger than her, I'm gonna jump in and help my friend too. So it wasn't that they did anything wrong. They're not the issue. My problem is, Courtney, how is this your fight? You the one that was on the phone talking to shit. To be honest, she was the one screaming at Levon on the phone, calling him all type of names. How are you the one talking all the shit? Da da da. We get there. I end up fighting 3 different girls, and you never, not one time, threw one punch. Not one time at one point did you throw one punch. I fought 3 different girls that night, and not one time did you do anything. The whole time her man was holding her back. Like, what? It's delusion.
I don't support baddie violence. However, y'all did need to know the context, and I blurred the video the best way I could. Now listen, that was Stephanie's take on it. She's not necessarily that mad that she got into it with Bhad Bhabie. She seems to be over that, to be honest with you. She's more frustrated with the fact that she did get jumped by, she alleges, 3 girls, and Gorgeous Doll was nowhere there to help her. Now, in one of her lives, I've posted this as well, you can go back and look, she did mention that she understood that Gorgeous Doll's boyfriend at the time was holding her back, and that Gorgeous Doll was noticeably mad that she could not support Stephanie in the fight. So who's to say what's right or wrong? That's completely up to you to decide. However, let's get into it, because now Stephanie comes back with a rebuttal, and then Gorgeous Doll responds.
Y'all, I don't know where this went left and why Bhad Bhabie is talking about I'm lying. Girl, nobody's talking about you. Nobody brought you into this at all. I didn't even know your names were in the messages, and I'm sorry because they don't have nothing to do with this, y'all. This is about Courtney and her being a weirdo ass bitch and lying and being a bad friend. I only posted screenshots because in the messages you see, like, I was showing like one of our last encounters and how we stopped being friends because she got mad at me over going to a birthday dinner and running into somebody that I was friends with. And then she was like, "Oh, I fought that girl. How did you not know I fought her?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you fought her. How am I supposed to know you fought this girl?" And then she's like, and then I noticed in the messages, she was like, "Oh, well, if that's like me hanging out with Bhad Bhabie or Jerica," which it's definitely not the same because I don't have no beef with them. There was never really no beef. It was Courtney enticed, but that's a whole different story. And then left me to do the dirty work when her man held her back the entire time. And now I'm out here fighting 3 different girls. My friend that got me involved in this situation just left me to rot. Fuck it. Here you go. Left me to the wind. Like, her friend should have stuck up for her. Like, if somebody walked in my house fighting my friend, I would stick up for my friend too. Like, Bhad Bhabie and her friends never handled it in any bad way. It was never any smoke. They never handled it a way they shouldn't have handled it. Like, they handled it just like I would have handled it with my friends. I'm more disappointed in how my friend handled it, where why am I fighting 3 or 4 different people and you didn't fight anybody? You got held back the entire time and did nothing. That's insane. When we are here and arguing and yelling on the phone because of you, but that's besides the point. I don't know what I supposedly lied about because I haven't lied about anything. And y'all, that video been out. Like, that was the end of a 3-minute fight. The whole altercation was much longer, and there's much longer footage. But I'm not sure on what you think I lied about. I'm super confused because, again, the entire post had everything to do with Courtney and her weird behaviors and her getting me involved in so much different bullshit that I wouldn't have been involved in if I wasn't her friend. And then when she gets people involved in her shit, she then dips out on them and leaves them to handle it by themselves. That's what the entire post had something to do with. It had nothing to do with... They really shouldn't even been brought up. So, I mean, damn, I should have censored their names. I really didn't even think about them. Honest, I swear to God. I should have censored them, but it moved so fast. But yeah, they don't really have anything to do with those situations.
Now, before we get into the Gorgeous Doll's brief responses, I do want to show y'all the screenshots that Stephanie Said So put up. So I encourage you to pause, read, do whatever you need to do. Okay, y'all, so I slowed the video down as slow as I possibly could. Go ahead, pause, read all this. They're talking about miscellaneous party favors, and then they start talking about the watch. They talk about their friendship, and this is allegedly Stephanie Said So's receipts. So make sure you're screenshotting, get everything you need to get, take your time, because listen, again, this is several videos left to talk about. These girls are nowhere near done, honey. Nowhere near. So just keep on relaxing, because we gonna be here for a little while. These girls have taken up a lot of storage in my phone. But in all seriousness, it's sad that they fell out like this. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, y'all, now it's time for Gorgeous Doll's rebuttals. Okay, this is the video clip that we're about to watch, but before we watch it, I want to read the caption to you. It says, "Need your blessing on doing the full story time at Danielle. If not, it's cool, but she's straight cap. Let her get the clout she thinks she's about to get. FYP, Gorgeous Doll." All right, y'all, let's get into the video clip now.
You didn't open Pandora's box. Listen. You didn't open Pandora's box. That's what you chose to do. You chose to cut my hairline. Now you're going to deal with the consequences, because people about to start coming out the woodworks and clocking the lies. You literally sitting on that live, just lying. And that is okay, all right? But just know, for every action is a reaction, all right? You got in a fight and you trying to blame it on me. No, sweetheart. You got out that truck and ran into her house. I didn't even walk in that girl's house, okay? Because you was trying to check her nigga and you spit on him. And then his people, whatever. At the end of the day, that was because of your actions. But what I could say, right, is that you're lying. You're just lying. Lying. Even Danny little caption says, "Stop lying." Because you're lying. Me, I'll come online and I'll say, yes, I did this, I did that, I didn't do that, and yeah, I might have did that. But at the end of the day, I'm a real ass bitch, and people know me for being transparent and standing on business about myself. So just know, nothing will ever go unchecked. It's not going to be in your favor.
Alright, y'all, that was all for this video. Tell me what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Please stay tuned for the next video, because now Gorgeous Doll's gonna let him have it, honey. She's gonna lay it out there for everyone to know what she's thinking, feeling, and what she's plotting, honey. We're still just beginning, okay? It's just still getting juicy. So keep up, and I'll see you in the next video.